Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Chase. Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we're going to be checking out the new season's patch notes. Now, I know I'm a few days late to this, but I figured I'd make it just to jog my brain on what's going on. And I know a lot of people are getting back into Siege around this time, so I figured we'd check it out. And expect a few new Siege videos coming out soon, hopefully. I'm really enjoying it. Me and some guys from work are playing it. But let's go ahead and get into Operation Vector Glare. So it's year 7. It's crazy to think that Siege came out 7 years ago. I think it was November 2015. So I was 14 years old, just turned 14. Now I'm about to be 21. So let's go ahead and run through everything. So, yep, new season, Vector Glare. We're going to be getting a new attacker. Her name is going to be Sens. Here she is right here. I'm not sure what unit she is from, but here is her kit. I have seen a little bit of gameplay with her. I did not play her on the TTS, sadly, but the POF9, by what I've noticed, is not very good damage-wise. It's going to be something that is a bullet hose, kind of like the G8 that IQ and Amaru have, but it doesn't do quite as much damage as you think it would. The 417 obviously isn't going to be that great of a choice. Never has been. Then she has the Mozzie pistol, and then as well as the Gon 6, and that's what's going to make her strong, is the Gon 6 right now. We know that that is kind of what you want to go with as your secondary if you're able to. And then what I think also makes her strong is the fact that she has the breaching charges and the claymores, so you're gonna be able to pick between those. The fact that you can have 2 claymores now is something that blew my mind when I came back to this game earlier this week. And then, you know, the hard breaching charges are always good to go with. So for her ability, the best way I can explain it to someone who is into just really any video games is, if you've played Valorant, Phoenix can shoot up his wall, or Toxin, I think is her name, I don't know. The Toxic Lady can shoot up her wall. That's exactly what it is. So here you go. Here's a little snippet. It's just like a wall projector thing that blocks sights. A lot of people were pissed. They were like, this game isn't even realistic anymore, but this game hasn't really been realistic since the start. But I can see how this is going to be useful to block sight lines. It looks like she gets 3 of these. It's going to be very, very useful in coordinated pushes. Don't know how good it will be in just random quick match, quick play, where you're not really going to be having a coordinated team. But I do like it. It kind of rolls across the ground, kind of like Ying's Candelas. So it is going to be able to make a large area blind. But I like it. Sure, they might have ripped off Valorant just a little bit, but I'm not too mad about it. So let's go ahead and move on. She will be interesting. Like I said, I have not touched her yet. I've watched a little bit of gameplay with her. She doesn't look incredibly overpowered, but I do like her whole kit. Her whole kit, in my opinion, is going to be utility, and it's going to be heavily team focused, which I think we need more of in Siege. So as you scroll down, we got a new map, Deathmatch Close Quarter. I will leave the link to this post in the description if you guys want to go check it out. Something I also forgot to mention is that the release has been pushed back indefinitely. So I think they were planning for it to release tomorrow, because most of the Siege updates drop on Tuesdays. But it got pushed back indefinitely. They aren't saying why. A lot of people are speculating it's just a really, really game-breaking glitch. So we'll just go with that. The little bit that I've played, I've tried getting into a deathmatch game. I can't. Does just no one play it? I know we were begging for years for a new game mode. And now that we got one, I can't get into a game. Maybe I'm tweaking, but I can't get into a game. It literally just looks like they took Stadium and made it into a Call of Duty map. That's going to be my honest to God answer. They added a shooting range, which I think will be cool. I've always wanted a shooting range. It is what it is. I think a lot of people are still going to warm up with, you know, the terrace hunt, but this is going to be something that you can go see something I like is that all operators can be used within the shooting range, whether or not they have been unlocked. So that's something a lot of people were asking for, begging for. That way they can try out a few operators, see how they like their guns, see how they like their kit, and so on. Really good stuff by Ubisoft, this update, in my opinion. The whole year that I was gone, it seems like they've done good. A lot of people are still pooping on the game, told me don't play it, but I like everything that I've seen so far. They've done a good job. Next, operator guides. So if you're a bum, you don't need to watch xGipson anymore. You can watch the guides straight through your game. That hurts. Next, player protection. So this is huge, in my opinion. They're finally going to be adding a streamer mode, essentially. You're going to be able to appear as nickname, so you can change your name to whatever you want. That way, if you're a streamer, they can't find you. They can't stream snipe you. Hide avatar, it's going to hide your profile pic. That way, if you're someone like me, who would throw the xGipson logo up on there, you can hide that so people can't see it. Appear as you. That way, when you're streaming, you open up the scoreboard. Oops, I tabbed. It's going to show... Let me get back up to it. It's going to show you instead of your name. That's a good thing. And then you can rename other players to Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, etc. That's a good thing as well, because once again, when you open up the scoreboard, you don't want them to know who's on your team, or they'll be able to tell and stream snipe you. Reputation penalty is going to be happening. I think this is coming out in Season 2, which is, I think, this year, or this season. It's going to be happening later this season, though. Basically, the way I interpreted it was, if you consistently are damaging teammates, you're going to keep on getting warnings, and then after that, it's going to enact a reverse friendly fire kind of ricochet effect on you for a certain amount of games, that way to punish you for team killing. Next, player comfort. They're adding a thing where you can turn off the intensity of screen shake. I think everyone's going to do that, literally. It just provides such a competitive advantage if you have it off. And then match cancellation has received several updates to bring information and control to players throughout the entire process, from the initial request and the match cancellation itself. Also, some updates were made to prevent abuses of the system. Now, this is something I don't necessarily understand. Maybe it's going to be kind of like how in CSGO, where they tell you, hey, this person disconnected, this person left, this person abandoned. Hopefully that's it. That way you know whether or not to cancel the match. Esports changes, I really don't care about. Operator price decreases. So this is a huge one. Nook and Wardner dropping to 10,000. It's crazy it's been that long ago, dude. Ace and Malusi are dropping to 15,000. And then Thunderbird will now cost 20,000. So if you're wanting some new operators, here's your 5 that are going to be dropping in price. Seasonal weapon skin is meh. Alright, operator balancing. This is really, really short, but we're going to talk about it for a minute. So Glaz is going to be 1 armor, 3 speed. They don't know what to do with Buddy. He also gets the bearing 9. Like I said, they don't know what to do with him. They had him, I think, a 3 armor, 1 speed for a bit, and then he was a 2 armor, 2 speed, and then they added some more nerf to him with his movement when he got the thermal. They don't know what they're doing with him. He's a very, very hard operator to tweak, but at least we're finally seeing Glaz get a secondary SMG. Callie is going to be getting another secondary. Clash is getting the P10C back. I think that's what she originally had. I hopped on here the other day, played Clash for like 2 minutes, and saw that she had this super shorty. And I was like, that's the most pointless thing ever. Tachanka gets the bearing 9. Don't know about that one. Lion P9. Doke gets her C75 back. A lot of people were pushing Ubisoft to do it. Guess they finally did it. Finka gets the GSH-18. Really, really, really good pistol. So it's going to be interesting because Finka's really good right now, in my opinion. I know that sounds stupid. I used to always trash on her, but she is one of the better ones with the LMG and everything. I have black ice on that pistol. A lot of these pistols that are being added just make sense. They're really just getting back what they deserve. Like, I think Callie already had the P22, and they took it away. Clash had the P10, Lion had the P9, Fink had the GSH, Gridlock had the SDP. I mean, a lot of it is just stuff I'm pretty sure they already had. Like, Amaru also already had the ITA. So, that's really all for this new season. We didn't get a lot of operator balancing, but like I said, from the time that I came back to this game, I haven't noticed really anyone be outstandingly broken. I think Ubisoft is doing a lot of good things here, and I'm excited to see where they take it throughout Season 2. So, thank you guys for coming back to the channel and watching this video today. If you're new to the channel, click that like button and subscribe, and join the Discord with a link down below in the description. And also check out my Twitch with a link down below. Come hang out with me. I'll be streaming to Rainbow Six Siege.